fact that he has had he just has had a rough tournament, but also like this is how many times he's just been so heavily counterpicked in his lane. It's just got to get to a point where it just feels so sad to be playing these mid matchups over and over. All right, let's take a look. Good ward, deep ward in the top lane here from Knight, and mid lane we see the obs coming out for each of these teams. Bear doing a little scouting here, trying to find maybe where this ward might be placed, but Yamich not going to let him do so. Did I lose you, T?
No, I'm just chilling.
Okay, cool. Just making sure.
Sometimes it's nice to sit back and just hear my play-by-play, talk about the runes.
Okay, well, 2 for 2 on the runes. Nothing too special there. And Lumiere on this Morphling gonna take actually quite a bit of damage here from the Brewmaster as well as the Jakiro. So gonna have to start swapping all that agility away.
Interesting enough. Also, Puppey goes for the Liquid Fire level 1. Often you'll see a lot of Jakiros go for Dual Breath, but the damage really comes into play at level 2 Dual Breath. So I can see why opting to go for Liquid Fire level 1 would be better.
Against
no mana
Treant?
spam. Yeah, it's a lot of damage. Tree's half HP from it.
Yeah, Cinder Brew, super low cooldown, and you're always going to have the Liquid Fire damage. And Treant having the second longest attacks, attack backswing and second lowest attack speed in the entire game. So that Liquid Fire goes... I mean
when you look at the damage of it, it's basically equal, right? It's like 20 burn damage on Liquid Fire for 5 seconds. Or Dual Breath is 20 burn damage for 5 seconds, right? So
yeah,
it's lot over the time. It's practically the same. So yeah, I can see why you would go for it. And he has no mana problems now. He doesn't have to think up mangoes or clarities. He can focus on like getting that wand or getting that extra stat item to play the lane, and it's quite annoying. No, I like this a little bit. Yeah, and I'll see if Hobo Harry likes it too. He is the European Jakiro specialist.
Ooh, mid lane, Dark Mago, he'll be okay. But he needs to get to this bottle stat. He is 35 gold away. Mid one. Oh, dude, it's going to be very close. Both these people are going to get that level 3, and there it is. Burning Spear is online, and suddenly Dark Mago's lane becomes no longer approachable.
But the way that Huskar plays it, right, he's always sitting below that 50% HP threshold. Oscar is getting jump top.
Yeah, very nice jump there. I mean, that's the effect of the Razor Tusk we were talking about. Chris was actually taking a beating from Knight, but he's got plenty of bonus damage stolen, and he popped a mango instead of the Fairy Fire. I think might have been a little bit of a oopsie. Had him on the wrong slot, maybe.
Yeah, but a couple things now coming into play here, right? The reason for the Tusk pick is, as you see, the shards onto the Lone Drib. As he tries to run away with his main hero, he gets caught back. And looking back to mid lane, with mid one, he naturally plays on half HP. It's all about, for Dark Mago, find that chance when pre-armlet, he can get that extra swash, that extra little jump in, and try and go for a kill, especially if Lion is able to free himself up from top lane and then throw in an Earth Strike from Fog as well. Like, mid one can awkwardly die in this matchup. Like, there are scenarios for it to occur. They just need to find that very sim opportunity, as Panda does get jumped. I say jump, just awkwardly walked out in the bot lane and dies.
Yeah, he gets the Leech Seed out, tries to help bring down Puppey, and it is very close, but waveform online. Puppey dodges down to the south, though, and Lumiere will not find him. So, good movement through the tree there. Did he get the... I mean, the Lotus got eaten anyway, but either way. Yep, Dark Mago's mid lane going about as expected. 22-10 to 8-1. Not looking so hot.
No, not at all.
Yamich gets the root finally, and that will trigger out the blood grenade as the spike comes out, and they finally get the kill. Okay, just walked them down.
If I'm tossed there, I'm pinging my Razor. I'm like, boss man, you had a Lotus. I'd have Lotus you. Why don't you want to Lotus me, huh?
Yeah,
These calls.
Yeah. They play for themselves always.
All right, so what's our agreement for this mid lane? Are we going to talk about it? Or are we just going to politely accept that the Huskar is slapping Pangolier as expected? Like, what's the deal?
You know how you just kind of like look, you put some investments away and you like check back in like 20 years type of thing?
Sure.
We'll treat it like kind of like that. Like we acknowledge like, all right, we put some money here. The money is mid one, and we'll see how the investment pays off in a few moments. You know, give it a few minutes.
Okay, well, I'm gonna look at bot lane then, and we can just ignore this this horror show that's happening in the mid lane right now. Of course, Morphling is doing relatively well on the farm, right? 26 CS to the 12 denies. Panda has died in lane, but soaking up an extra little bit of damage there. I think net worth wise, side lane's looking like normal, right? Like the game.
Yeah.
If Pangolier obviously was able to play the lane, hero matchup doesn't allow him to, then it would just be a very even game. All cores are, you know, within touching distance of each other. And oh no, what did we said? We're gonna circle back
Big
to mid.
rotation.
There we
Hold
go.
on.
Yeah. Ooh.
They're bringing the numbers, but they know
There
about
it is.
this. Like they had vision. They just didn't see the lion TP, and you were correct. You play on half HP, you can eventually get punished. The level 3 swashbuckle does it. All right, so the investment we played, taking a downturn in the market for now, but we'll see. It might bounce back. Darkmega is just taking so much damage from these supports. He really wants to play for this rune. Has to bottle here to get over the wall. We'll do so. Hoping the rune is top, but it is bottom, and it's a regen as well. Oh boy, that would have been so good for the Pango.
Now is Panda gonna die here? Because another Panda's coming from the right.
Yeah, that looks like a dead Treant Protector. Tag team, very good against this hero. Still has shards, still has snowball. We'll hand it over to Puppy. The captain yelling like, "This one's mine, guys! Don't you touch my kill!"
No, that's always the scenario, and I'm pretty sure everyone in chat can agree. As a support, you're like, "Oh, sorry, I thought he was gonna get away," you know. You have to fake it a couple of times.
Oh no!
No,
how
it's
did
like,
this happen?
Don't worry, guys. I'll push out that top lane. It's scary. Yeah. The terminology used for supports is always just sugarcoat everything with the air of I'm helping the team because I might die doing it, or you know they could have escaped it. It helps every time. It's the hack to not getting
They're gonna die
hated by all your core players. Yeah.
TP's in from Puppy though. Earth Spike ends up connecting onto 2. The jump in from the Treant Protector with the Leech Seed. They got him. Nice Ice Path out, but Oscar with that resummoned bear will be plenty tanky. The snowball to safety. Oscar kind of still wanting to chase. An interesting build for him, going for an early phase boots as opposed to things like we've seen in the past. A lot of bears just going for the Orb of Corrosion, but opting for the phase boots, it seems, against the Razor.
Yeah, I think these small variations are going to be laning matched up, right? He's against a Tusk, so with that tag team, the extra bonus arm, physical damage, sorry. He is getting jumped though.
He gets the fear,
Be going down, yeah.
He is dead without a resummon for 60, so that is a very rough death.
I'm really happy I didn't just start praising how they approach this until just now.
Yeah, I mean, of course, yeah.
Because I was about to say, like, it's nice to see Wawitas pulling ahead in their off lane and safe lane. Often it has been pretty one-sided. They are jumping mid though, Knight with the Ice Path.
I mean, a lot of this Rolling Thunder was unsuccessful, but the Swash will finally get him. You gotta respect that damage. I mean, Huskar is not a high armor hero, and this Blightstone puts him at almost 0. Ooh, does he get the illusion? It's denied by Puppy. So close. I was actually wondering if he might just turn on a Yamich there, but good attempt.
Yeah, this Midbone's gonna respect the fact that Pango is still a very strong hero, right? Like he has the CS game is Huskar favored, but these couple kills, their net worth is it's back even. Like, Orbital Corrosion is now in play for this Pangolier. He has 4 points in Swashbuckle. I love the fact that Wawitas have brought heroes to the mid lane, have punished off this Huskar. You forced him now to think about the jungle more. Oscar's had a pretty good time top. Only a recipe away from his Diffusal Blade. Well, and even Raze is rotating in the top. They want to fight. They want to try and make things happen on the map, and they're doing it.
There's the matchup. The Morphling into the Razor just static links him back, takes so much of his damage, helps find the kill. The Pango, of course, in the air. Coming down, though, is they will at least find one kill onto the lone Druid. So a 2 for 2 overall. I mean, that's great. Once again, they take down the Razor. Lumire's here to grab the tower. He's having a great game on the Morphling. Unless, well, hold up. Needs to be careful here. All right, he's just going to disengage.
He is, I mean, don't forget that he had the PA game the other day as well, right? Where he had, well, that 10,000 net worth at some, like, minute 15 or something. It was, he's had some incredible farm games, right? It's just connecting that farm into it. And Huskar also gets connected on once again.
Yeah, I mean, they portaled 3 heroes bottom and leave their Huskar mid. It was just, I think it was a smoke, but that's Finger of Death reveal, and that's huge. Another death for the mid one Huskar.
I think it's the first time that Dark Mega in the last 4 games hasn't got like multiple deaths in the first 10 minutes. Like, this is, I mean, he's a very good player from in previous years, but of course this tournament's not been his best showing, and this game he's kind of low-key starting to pop off just a little bit. Just a little bit. 3-0.
Yeah, first time we've been able to see his Pango get picked up here, and yeah, starting out 3-0, has a Arcane Rune to work with. Mid tower almost gone as well. Into a really rough matchup. Of course, this is all set on the back of some phenomenal rotations. And we're looking for some opening here. They'd love to get on top of this Razor. I mean, they have a lot of damage for him as the Morphling jumps over the ice path to stop him. The Swashbuckle is just so close to finishing him off, but this is an Arcane Rune, Rolling Thunder, and Dark Mago will get blocked off by the Tusk. All right, so Yamich will be able to save him for the moment. Lumire trying to finish the kill. The Swashbuckle will be able to do so, but Lumire is actually in a really rough spot now. Does have to be careful. Does have a lot of damage they can dump. They just dropped the Bruise Split as well, so ends up being a disaster. You commit a lot for this Tusk. You don't get the Razor like you wanted, and you lose your Morphling, the hero who has been having a perfect game.
Got just a little bit baited there by the Pango, right? It's like he misses his swash. He's like, guys, I can redeem myself. Then throws in the Rolling Thunder, but yeah, I think Yamich just showcasing how good Tusk is against the Pangolier. Having that shards, being able to bounce back that Rolling Thunder, force him to move in a different direction. And of course, Puppy in a really nice position to help out his Razor there. Ice Path covering the retreat.
Yeah, that was sick.
I think for Wawitas though, it's like, it's annoying that occurs, but it shouldn't affect your overall game plan, right? Like, you're close to Diffusal Blade on Pangolier. You've just got your Diffusal Blade on Lone Druid. I think they want to try and make a couple more moves. You shouldn't allow Huskar to AFK jungle these stacks and buy up the BKB.
Yeah, and that's exactly where Knight is heading. The scan comes through. Mid one's got to be careful, but it's not fast enough. They knew. They had so much vision seeing this Lion. And mid one not respecting it.
Hell
I mean, that's the tips, man. You're like, good job, buddy. Great job, Knight. Oh, no.
Oh, God.
Second Finger Death stack acquired, and onto that Huskar once again. Is it frees up the mid tower? Oscar will grab it on the lone Druid.
He's not 4-0. It's not the after how good the lane went. Just
do you
couple
remember
pickoffs here.
Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
What you want to reminisce?
Do you remember yesterday when you were talking about the history of mid one Huskar?
Yeah, it took him like 6 or 7 competitive years to win a game on Huskar.
And he did start winning. He won like what, 3 in a row, and actually had really good performances.
Yeah, he's on a 3 streak right now. Yeah, he's undefeated on Huskar in the last like 3 years. I mean, it's kind of one per year, but still.
He got, see, that's the thing. He got 2 antes. Like, maybe I can go to 2 games of Huskar a year.
True, he's up in the ante, yeah. Probably like, you sure you've hit your Huskar quota? He's like, don't worry, boss, I got this. You know, I'm done with those days.
Yep. They got Vision of Lumiere here, a smoke and a wraparound, looking for the Morphling, as Yamich just T-posing on him, and you might regret this, sticking around this long. Lumiere with the waveform away, the Macro Pirate does come in, trying to morph as much as he can. Actually, he didn't morph. He is now finally, but it was not fast enough. That's 1 point in the attribute shift. That is not fast enough. So
he's gone all out, basically just fight, right? Going for the 4-4-1 build. He wants to be able to poke his head into the corner engagements throughout the adaptive, throughout the waveforms, and yeah, he does go down it. So he helps that Brewmaster with the Vessel, with the levels on Puppy, 4 points Dual Breath. There's so many forms of slow. Pre-Manta, Morphling will just be food if he gets farmed too aggressively, and that has been the case now. A couple big deaths on this Morphling. The hero that you kind of expect to do a little bit more disciplined farming patterns on, and yeah, Panda also is to go down. They try to go for the Lone Druid, but isn't the way.
Radiant are scanning.
So it does feel like Secret Args. Yeah, they're nice. I think for Secret at least, they respect the fact they got a little bit outplayed in some of their greed, but mid one is 1200 gold away from the BKB, and Tusk is very close to the Blink Dagger. Yamich getting jumped mid lane.
All right, I like the patience there from Dark Mago, not to overcommit into the Tusk. Like, shards just make it really hard for Pango to secure the kill there. So does not let that one go, just goes for a little bit of harassment damage. One big note though, Knight has the Blink Dagger on Lion. It is coming out on the Courier. So a potential good find for them if they can. Oh god. Oh, oh, mid one, not again. Dude, he was looking for the armament toggle to just right? Get. Yeah, he's gonna go to the Ancients. They're gonna wrap all the way around.
And there's no scan available. And you can see on the map they're drawing. They're saying that, guys. That Yamich has already said that.
Oh boy. Yeah, there's number 3. Oh. Oh boy.
Oh no. The thing is that you can see how the minimap Secret was communicating about how like the jungle is scary, don't go there, and then like Midborn was just trying to like push the limits on farming that extra camp.
That was such a good smoke immediately.
No, it was very nice. I think Knight has had quite a stellar game as well, right? He just understands that he needs to find this Huskar. And yes, Huskar has pretty good magic resistance, but when he plays on only armlet level of HP, Finger will still be so impactful with that 600 magic damage that it does apply.
Yeah. I mean, that and the 4-point Earth Spike, right? Like that immediate 900 damage burst will kill anyone. I like that 300 to 400 HP range, even if you are a Huskar.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
I think Secret is... They're now starting to respect the opponents a little bit more now. But I wouldn't be surprised if they try and make some big game-breaking plays soon. Especially with the tag team of Tusk, the Huskar with the Burning Spears. Like, Roshan is available at any minute if they get the right pickoff. That's true. Even Jakiro is a very good Roshan taker. Just mitigating Roshan's damage output. And that's often the issue with early Roshan takes. It's not the damage you do, but the damage that Roshan does back to you. So if you can stop him from right-clicking you and then bashing you, you'll happily trade like 30, 40 seconds to get an Aegis at an earlier timing.
That's a pretty cheeky bait there. They try to force like a reaction as they want to like pretend like they're going to dive mid one bottom, and they instant TP 3 heroes. So putting those on cooldown is Knight might be in some trouble here as he's running all the way across the map.
Ooh, blink on blink.
It was an immediate scan into blink out, very quick.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm too much of a fan of that type of play. I think scans are a very valuable resource, and to put it on cooldown now, it's 2.5 minutes until the next charge comes up. Yeah. Especially when you have pretty good item timings from Wawitas appearing. Harpoons on the horizon. You've got Manta already complete, Shadowblade soon. Like, these are times where Radiant could be making their own plays, but Secret instead, they got the BKB on the Huskar. They are very strong, and they are smoking right into this Roshan. This is such
smoking into the Pango.
move.
He's got a haste. Can he get the Rolling Thunder off is the question. He definitely can, and he's going to try and turn it around. Find the Tusk here on the side, who might just be the freebie, and it will just be a... Wait, the Finger of Death did nothing. I don't know what he hit there, but now mid-1 jumps in, pops the BKB, looking for the Morphling, but a great overgrowth there from Panda. He's still got a Manta available, but Knight on the backside getting chewed through by Boom. A nice Earth Spike to buy him a little bit of space. Oscar's Bear will tick down. He's got a resummon available. He's going to use it, but you got to be careful, sir. The Swashbuckle, they take down the Huskar. Oscar still standing pretty here, looking to go after the Brewmaster, has no mana left. They turn their attention over to the Razor as well, as the Morph comes out, gets him with the static link, and Boom is all left. Did he break the ankles? He did break some ankles. Okay. Knight heading back the other way, not going to find him. So you get... I'm assuming you're going to get Roshan. They'll just take the portal to bottom. Oh, wait a minute, Knight. Uh-oh. Wait, what? That was an awkward blink. Okay. Trying to get himself back as far away into his base he can. The TPs are coming through. Do they have a way to stop this TP? It's just going to be Puppy. The Fear comes out, and the damage from the Lone Druid will secure himself another kill. And, see, well, they brought him the Tormentor. They might as well finish that.
The fight lasted so long that the constant chip damage of the Pangolier, the tankiness of Lone Druid, and the righteousness of them, it really shone through for Wawitas there. And I think Secret, they're still yet to feel the true impact of this Huskar, right? Like, he has the BKB, he jumps in, he throws out some inner fire, but that's about it. The speed in which both Pango and Morphling can disengage, you've got Swashbuckle away form. Huskar can't reposition as quickly, and he's kind of just left on an island and eventually goes down. Same thing like Chrysalis, he throws out his static link onto the Treant Protector in that fight, killing off Panda. But we are going to see a smoke on smoke. Breaks first for Yamich. Yep.
They see mid-1, man. He wants to go. Doesn't have the Finger of Death, but...
They had a DD for a couple seconds on Morphling. That could have been quite the jump. Mid-1 is currently 0-6 and 0. After demolishing the lane into a Huskar Pango matchup, still yet to find his footing.
I'll be honest, this feels a lot like my standard real-life investments, where I'm just like, yeah, this seems like it's going to pay off. And then I look at it like a year later, and it's like 80% of it's gone. We'll see. Maybe mid-1 will be different. I
want you to start that statement by saying, yeah, I'm looking at this as if it was my Huskar. I was like, damn, Cryptic.
No, come on, man. I ain't even close.
I
don't play that hero. I'm not a Huskar picker.
There we go. Yeah, we have
I have standards.
Values. Yeah, standards.
All right, Aegis picked up for Lumiere.
After the Aegis, yep.
I mean, Panda's going to break the smoke, has the shard, of course. They drop the sentry. He gets the overgrowth. Here comes the Rolling Thunder. You're going to lose the tree right away. Mid-1 with a BKB, taking a lot of damage still from Oscar. He's got to be able to find these heroes on the backside. They get the Lion Finger Death, comes out. They lose the Jakiro. The first bear. Looks like it's going to fall, and there it is. They get the Lone Druid. Still in the air is going to be Lumiere trying to waveform away. Dark Mago is still alive, has a Swashbuckle as well. Will be using it to try and finish off Yamich. He has a blink up in 1. He's going to be able to make it away, and Lumiere is in so much trouble. He needs the help from his Pango and Stat, but how do you play this 4v1? Well, you just waveform away, pop a Shadow Blade. That ain't going to work. The chase continues here from Boom, maybe getting a little bit too aggressive. In comes Yamich finally, but Lumiere is in so much trouble. He will finally die. Dark Mago grabs a return kill. Panda comes in, gets a nice Leech Seed out. He's trying to finish off the Huskar. He gets the hit, but your Dark Mago Pango left.
It was a much better fight, for Secret this time around, right? Even though Wawitas got the Aegis, the position that they were in, Jakiro from the high ground hidden, like multi-hero, macro fire, ice pass. Huskar was able to get right into the middle of the fight. Your Treant Protector dies instantly, breaking that smoke. And then Pangolier's Rolling Thunder is kind of tanked up by the shards once again. So Pangolier wasn't able to be in full effect. Both the supports and Lone Druid died very quickly. And I think Secret, as the game does prolong, it will get a lot easier. We're going to see the replay here, right? This is the opposite of what you want. When you have a 7,000 gold lead, losing your Treant Protector so quickly, mid-1 here, it looked like he could have maybe gone down, but that Ice Bath Macropire just holding through. connecting on all the key heroes, and the fight is just so disjointed. That's Bruce Split, of course, being an absolute nuisance, and
Yeah.
Yamich showcasing as well, like really proving what you need to be doing on your supports, especially when you have blink daggers. If you're low HP, don't just leave the fight. Go hug a tree line, go play outside of the vision, sit in the fog, and then use that blink to come back in and try and connect on that kill, right? It's just respect your limits. Don't obviously just blink feed, but just blink, be ready to contribute. And yeah, he traded his life, but he assisted in that final blow.
Yeah.
7,000 gold lead, and Aegis now goes back to an even game.
Absolutely, and I mean, we saw the power of the Razor here. If he's able to just get onto the lone Druid with, I mean, a BKB, it's very simple. You just press BKB and static link the hero. And that bear is not going to be able to chew through that Razor fast enough. So Oscar's game gets a lot harder from here on out. I think he's going the Disperser, which we've seen. Yeah, he did. So he's 600 gold away from the Disperser. So his idea is to just try and run away potentially.
Flee.
Yeah, right. Just Disperser for himself, maybe the bear as well, and get away from like these Jakiro spells, get away from the Razor. Is like you pointed out in the last fight. He got a 3 hero macro pyre plus the bear. So Puppy did a lot of work.
Yeah, Puppy was very, very impactful in that previous fight. Tried to jump the Huskar middle.
Huskar, the finger of death, the break just to guarantee it, but bottom lane, you lose Oscar as well. So a 1-for-1 trade on both sides of the map.
Do you remember the interview we did yesterday with Tofu? Where we spoke about how Ace died like 6 times in 6 minutes in that game, right?
Yeah.
In Dota, you have like a circle of deaths, right? Where it's like the first 3 are terrible, 4th and 5th are getting pretty cringe, but once you get past like 6 or 7, it just becomes like a state. It doesn't really matter. It becomes how you are. And I feel like this Huskar is in the same position. Like when I see him die, I'm not like, damn. I'm like, oh, sure, whatever. Like he's still got a halberd, a BKB. He's still gonna contribute something, right? It's not as if they're delaying him. Like he is heavily delayed, sorry, so they are delaying him, but it's not as if it's not a hero like a, let's say, a Lina, but being 0 and 7, 0 and 8, and you only have a Yules to your name is a different story, right? Like this is a hero that's still tanking up with his despair.
Yeah, you just become death at that point, right?
Dire's top tower is
Oh,
under
top
attack.
lane.
I'd like him to go like the AC Ags Blink kind of route to close out the build. Because then even if he does continue to get picked off, it's like he really is going to contribute something. And top tier 2 does fall. Of course, we are 800 gold away from the BKB for this Morphling. 4-star now complete on the Lion. And a Blink Dagger about to be completed for True Protector. Just some nice active items coming out
Dire's top tower is under attack.
for them if they are to want to group up and make some plays.
I do like the idea of the Blink Dagger for the Treant here. It allows him to not, you know, play as far forward as he may have been already, so he can maybe get that kind of counter initiation in the overgrowth that you would really like to have. Right now, both teams just trying to farm, favoring the side of Wawitas a little bit in terms of them being able to farm slightly faster.
Smoke up from Secret.
And they're gonna go.
Roshan may respawn in 2 minutes time, but
Going right to the
gonna
high
be
ground.
running into Knight and Oscar.
Yeah, I mean, he gets the stun out for a moment, but getting Oscar here is the big win. The Spirit Vessel, of course, just making it impossible for the bear. He doesn't have... Oh, he did have the shard. He just Savage Roared already. So, unable to dispel that. Great
Unfortunate
smoke.
for Wawitas there. Yeah, it's a very good smoke, but it's also one of those moments where if Lion wasn't mana draining, but instead holding the position of the high ground, the smoke would have been broken whilst they're on low. He'd have died, but Lion, you know, it's like all these small things.
Whoa.
Morphling might have to BKB here if the rest of it... Okay, there's actually no cores coming.
Yeah, it's going to be a while. We're going to...
It's 2 supports and a brew. Can they get him?
He's going to BKB and try and turn it around here, but Glimmercape's going to protect Puppy. Boom. Of course, has quite a bit. They turn it onto Yamich instead. Great find there from Dark Mago, and now Lumiere needs to be careful as in comes Chrysalis. The stun at the last second. They still, of course, have the overgrowth. He's waiting for the BKB, but a great tornado is going to send that Treant into the air, and Dark Mago just trying to run away. gets the root finally onto the Huskar. Knight looking for an opening, has the finger of death. They throw it onto Huskar. He will fall. A little bit of an overextension from Secret. The 3 heroes trying to disengage now as Knight's looking for more, but doesn't have a blink for a few more seconds. Brood up on this Brewmaster. This hero is so fast, just hasted.
I think, didn't Yamich double click his blink there? The Morphling was stunned without shifting at the very start of that fight, and rather than blinking, tag team, and ulting, his blink went onto 15-second cooldown, so it wasn't just cancelled by the tree and protected that was close to him. I'm pretty sure, again, my camera was too far south on the Morphling to actually see, but I'm pretty sure he just double clicked his blink, which then completely changed the script of that entire fight.
Yeah, I didn't notice. If that's what happened, that is super rough.
Yeah, again, I think on the main feed they might have seen it, but my camera was slightly different. But yeah, that was okay. Not the cleanest execution from Secret there, but Wawitas, they're showing life. They're showing signs of everything. And don't forget, guys, this game is so important if you are a SEA fan. If Secret are to lose this and Blacklist are to win their next game, then SEA still has some hopes. But if Secret win this, then farewell to both SEA and SA from the tournament.
Yeah, dreams equal shattered. Roshan, a little bit of a longer respawn, about 1 minute and 20 seconds until it's back up. They will head to the bottom here on the side of Wawitas as they try to just start claiming this area. They actually just didn't see the ward sentry behind this gate there. A little unfortunate on the sentry placement, but Lumiere is just beelining it forward. Dude, if he actually just gets vision of mid one, the scan did connect, so they will know where they are now. Knight. Oh, dude, he gets the blink off again. All right. This guy's got a 6th sense at the moment.
He's doing very well with these ones. It's now twice in the game that he's been, what, milliseconds from death.
I mean, he's a big part of their fight. Like the single target, like hexes, and then of course the Earth Spike is really good against the Brew Split. He's been having a pretty great game on the line at the moment, and he's going to use it to try and punish the Tusk here. He's really far forward here on his own as Oscar comes in. They're going to have a snowball into the blink away. So,
he thought he was still winning the bear. Yeah. Secret looking to reinitiate. Puppy leading the charge.
Dark Mago.
Ooh,
shards just off the mark. Okay, okay. They, of course, do have this really good ward place here. They got to start cutting the wave so they can equalize this as the Courier. Ooh, not snatched. That's going to be the boots for Oscar. And Lumiere, he got a...
middle tower is under attack.
Okay, he's going to back for the Rosh. They did scout it here on Panda. Meanwhile, Secret's going to try and force him back to the mid lane. So you make a choice here. Lose your tier 3 mid, most likely, or go for the Roshan. And they're choosing the Rosh.
And Secret, they're respecting the fact that at any minute there could be Treant, Lion, or Pangolier just initiating on the high ground. And waiting to get Roshan, Secret get nothing.
Did they think they were smoking across or something?
I mean, I believe they had scan available.
Yeah, they did. That's what I was wondering. I was like, I thought they would scan the smoke across or something, but either way, great. I mean, that's a great turn of events for Wawitas. They managed to grab the Roshan. Their tier 3 mid is still alive. They're going to take the portal to the top side of the map and start searching. However, they might run into way more heroes than they want here. Boom. Smoke is going to pop. Knight just jumps in, finds a Brewmaster who's got himself a shield rune. Not the best target as Oscar's now trying to get out of here. Does have Panda behind him. At the moment, the bear just completely isolated. Puppy nearly dies to the Morphling, but Oscar pops the cheese at the last second, but Chrysalis is still alive. Oscar, he had 2 full health bars, but is still falling. He will go down. Lumiere takes down the Huskar in the exchange. Razor now on the run as Dark Mago with the Rolling Thunder, trying to chase him down, and there it is. Panda with the Overgrowth finally coming through. Great macro fire, dodges out the ice path. The chase continues. Razor onto no HP, finally goes down. Still have an Aegis available for this Morphling, thrown into the air by the Cyclone of this Brewmaster as Puppy stuck here in no man's land. He's going to go down. As Boom will TP out. Did he miss?
Ooh.
I think he missed on Treant. Didn't get the root from the shard.
I don't want to say it, but I mean,
Wawitas looking pretty good.
Are they doing it?
Dark Mango's Pango is doing a lot of work in these fights. Like, as long as like him, if he's not the one getting initiated on in this scenario, like it's amazing. Huskar is just the sponge at this point. They're committing so much to killing this lone druid every fight. Oh, hold on, we have another fight that might be breaking out, but we'll take a look at the replay really quick. Yeah, dude, I don't know. What do you do here? Oh, here we go. Back to live. Well, your Brewmaster manages to find a kill onto the Lion, but you lose 2 in the process.
The key thing that we're learning here is, you know, briefly as we saw the highlight plus that pickoff at Secret, because of how squishy they are now, the fact that you have this Silver Edge, the Skadi on the Morphling, Pangolier has the Octarine, the Ags, the Diffusal, like even the Lone Druid just slowly peppering them down throughout the fights. Like Secret just have no real fight construct now. They have no way to actually help each other out. The Huskar needs like that Aghanim's, that needs that level of control. The Razor isn't able to get damage over time because people are so elusive, right? Static Link is just not effective in this game other than when it's on the Lone Druid. And yeah, who would have expected Wawitas in their final game in the entire group stage will have incredible ramifications on the group. And I've just double checked it now, but if Blacklist win their second game and Wawitas win this one, I'm pretty sure Boom get eliminated.
Oh my goodness, you are right, don't they?
I'm pretty sure. I kind of completely forgot Boom was on equal scoreline to Secret. I kind of just blindly assumed that they had one more game win somewhere, but South America could knock out Eastern Europe.
That would, that would be both Eastern European teams out, wouldn't it? Oh my goodness. Okay, well, we'll come back to that after this game and see what exactly is going to unfold there. But in comes Dark Mega on the Pangolier. They get some vision onto mid 1 as they break him for the moment. He's trying to finish him up, but the Tusk just destroyed by Lumire's Morphling. The jump in from Knight, the Finger of Death takes down that Jakiro without a buyback. You've lost 2. You're going to buy back on the Tusk. As they continue to look for more, Dark Mago rolled up at the moment, tries to swash away, gets pulled back in. He lives on a sliver of HP. Crystal he can't do it alone. Lumire's gonna lose his first life, but can they get more? Boom, the split is gonna expire. He waveforms away. Dark Mago just jumps with a swatch, blinks to safety. Lumire trying to stand his ground. That's a dieback on your Tusk, but the taunt isn't enough. Can they bring him down? They do. Finally get this Morphling. And another Rolling Thunder is up. Dark Mago, wait a minute, he's gonna taunt you. Yeah. He's still got to get out of here. Up onto the high ground, the shield protecting him from these burning spears as he will make his way into the fountain. Knight. Look at Knight, dude. What the fuck? Dude, he's role-playing the plate mail build right now, for sure.
He's been on Reddit for too long, man. Knight. Go to sleep. Calm down.
That's just a troll play. Just walks mid, manages the support as a joke, and leaves. That's funny.
It's just a prank, bro. Maybe it was just like a really deep meaning, like puppy. Oh no, okay, because he's sucking. Maybe you. It doesn't work. Anyways, no, yeah. Secret are heavily struggling in every form of the fight right now. Like, how'd you kill a Morphling, right? Like the Morphling pick, it's in the draft. You could argue it's a little bit greedier based on the logic Secret was applying, but at this stage of the game, this truly is why this hero is exceptionally good. Like Razor as a carry, you always want to isolate the enemy carry, right? You want to lock yourself into a one-on-one duel, take their static link away, their damage away, sorry, through static link, and play the fight. But it's just not happening. And the Lone Druid just doesn't care as well. Because of that dispersive build, he can also get away from it. So this Razor is really, really struggling. Pangolier just making so much noise in the enemy base.
Lincoln 1? Yeah, he's out.
Yeah, the shield
Oh,
was...
mid one is still
hit in.
chasing. With the BKB, he will get the taunt here onto Dark Mega. The swashbuckle up onto the high ground. He's going to try and TP, but it gets canceled. All right. Mid one, with that blink dagger, just chasing him to the ends of the earth. That's a great find. Huge gold bounty, but it goes to the Tusk of all heroes. That's 2,200 gold for that team. 2,300 gold.
Secret, they had one opportunity to run down the lane and grab a quick kill, right? And they now kind of need to start chaining some more kills together. If not, this game will get much harder when we just group up once again.
I'm curious where Lumiere is going.
50 seconds. Oscar needs to be careful. Secret, they are looking to chain some big kills back to back. Oscar, ooh, nighttime. They don't see him yet. Smoke breaks though.
Oh boy, instant low Druid, true form, trying to get the dispel to save him, but I don't think you're getting out of this one. Pops the disperser, it's not enough. A great pickoff there, once again from Secret, trying to just claw their way back into this game, and little by little, it's happening. Another big gold bounty.
Just nighttime really hurting there. If it was daytime, the lone Druid would be jumped earlier. The high ground there, the fact that the trees block that kind of low ground section, so you can't just see the smoke gank appearing. And yeah, Secret pickoffs are pretty good for them, but again, team fights aren't their friend. Roshan, it's going to be a relatively short respawn, 1 minute and 7 seconds. Will they be able to contest it though, as they do have two lanes getting pushed in against them? And
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
So Lumiere did go back for the butterfly, and instead of finishing up the Satanic, which he had queued for a while, he was kind of debating between Satanic and Scotty, finishes the Scotty, now grabs the butterfly. So much safer against heroes like Huskar and Razor, right? Like you're not going to build MKB on these heroes. So even tankier than before, and of course, if he gets to Satanic, you have some serious issues. I'm assuming sell your treads at that point, right?
Yeah, probably. You wouldn't really want to take away any of your other items, and you're perfectly fine with cooldowns. Yeah.
So
Roshan respawning in 11 seconds. Both teams are smoked up. Will either of them use the twin gate first?
I mean,
no one has scan though, so this.
They
pump faked it. They know. Booms in.
Oh, the fear under the Brewmaster. Can they chain stun him down? That finger death comes out. He's trying so hard. Boom gets the split. And now Oscar's gone. A great way to start the fight. Lumiere in trouble. The Cyclone going to send him into the sky. Panda has no overgrowth to try to chase down Yamich, but you've lost the Morphling. You had all the vision to play for this on the side of Wawitas, but you just crumble at the gate. Roshan is now available. What a disaster.
He had the shift, he had Manta, it's... oh no, Wawitas, no!
Just like that. That's third Rosh with an Aghanim Scepter for free. You hand that one over to what I'm guessing is going to be the Razor or Yamich. Just right to Chrysalis. And this game is now going to be gold favoring the side of Secret as soon as he consumes the Ags.
Amazing what you'll find laying around.
They have crawled back from, what was it, 13,000? Oh, I mean, more than that. Oh my gosh, they were 16,000 gold behind.
But also, don't forget that 16,000 gold it's somewhat deceptive, because it's like the loss of one fight, 2 racks, into then Secret getting 2 big pickoffs, right? It's like 2 events are occurring right now. It's like the one event obtained the big lead, and the next event was the instant comeback, right?
Yeah.
So twin gates, though, really are a menace at this stage of the game, right? The fact that Brewmaster gets to go through the portal, they don't have the perfect chain control. The Lion misses the Earth Spike on the Brewmaster, so then he gets to go further north, draws the engagement kind of away from that safety of that kind of outpost area, and in doing so, yeah, Secret.
He also just has the best jungle item, right? He has the Ascetics cap, right? So they jump on him, he gets feared, he goes super far away. Dark Mago, he is going to blink after you. Wait a minute. Yeah, big question mark. What's going on here? Sound issue, apparently. So, but yeah, what I was talking about is you fear Boom away, and he was in win stance. He actually just ran away full haste, and they didn't have the stun like you mentioned, so he got really far away.
No, yeah, the Ascetics cap is so good on the Brewmaster, right? And I'm intrigued to know how Wawitas wants to respond to this. It's like, it's one of those moments where if they just initiate, they're perfectly fine. But with not the execution, then it hinders them, right? And I'm surprised that that previous fight did go so poorly. I guess Huskar dying very quickly at the start, plus the fact that they don't control the Brewmaster. We'll see how they want to approach this next engagement. But
So
Secret.
interesting here. I was gonna say Wawitas are ready to go. They got the G's out. They're just waiting on Secret to respond, which maybe they're stretching the legs a little bit. Who knows?
So right now, if you okay, yeah, we're gonna go when ready, but let's look at the players right now. Just all focused up.
Little circle drawn by Yamich here, thinking someone's probably top. And indeed it is. It is a double gem Treants Protector. One for each eyeball. Oh, Panda finds him. Or I'm sorry, Yamich finds him rather. We're back into the game. Is Yamich trying to just bring down the Treant Protector with the help of mid one? They got him. They get both of the gems. That's the funny thing. Maybe he only sees one. Maybe he only sees one gem. No, he sent out the courier. He sees both. All right, Tiga. What has got to happen for Wawitas to close out this game, or at least to? It looks like it's all Secret at this point.
I think it's just about that initiation, like I was mentioning. I think if they can survive post Aegis, then they'll be able to take the fight after the fact. But until then, because like we haven't really seen Secret on the high ground, right? Like, how do they siege? How do they present themselves? They don't have the cleanest forward building damage. That does open up for the initiation to look good. Of course, Boom is going to be the primary source with his ultimate form. I've just lied to you. They do have building damage. What am I saying? Jakiro plus Brewmaster. Either way.
Ooh, nice Void Panda. All right. Gets the Pango out, and the shards just barely off the mark. And the tier 3 will fall. So they're going to continue to try and work on this building and split. How much more time here?
Oh god, yeah. Jakiro just eats through the living armor. That was...
Yeah. Oh my goodness.
Real question is, what's Oscar's game plan here? He's all by himself.
They're looking for mid one?
He
gets him with the break, the finger of death to secure it, and that is, yeah, like you said, no Aegis.
And Lone Druid, he's in the dire base.
Lone Druid is in the dire base. Panda's looking to cancel TPs. Jumps ahead, does find Yamich on the side here, and that is a great pick. 75 seconds does have the buyback, but your Lone Druid's in trouble, surrounded here by the Razor. He's going to pop a BKB. In comes Huskar as well. So Huskar will go down after taking a single tier 4 tower.
That was pretty wild from Huskar. Like, the fact that he just ignores his team, which is fine, but then he commits without seeing any TP cancel. He just goes for it, and of course they're going to TP back and kill him. But now Secret, they're going to have to think next time they go to a high ground, they're not going to have the Aegis. It's not going to be as friendly, and Lone Druid will be somewhere on the map trying to rat. I think Wawitas are going to be playing their own little mini game now of delay the fight as long as possible and hope that they can cancel these TPs.
Dude, he has 9.
Oh, he's even looking for the Axel. Yeah. Sorry, 9 finger. Yeah, he's got a lot of finger damage. Knight's had a very splendid game. He has been a thorn in the side of Secret with his initiations. Multiple times he's found Huskar.
Yeah. Lemire has a ninja gear.
One of the most least impressive attempts at rat, but
that is smart. He went full strength shift to pick up a shield rune, so he has 3,500 shield. He's like, "Don't worry, guys, I'm coming back."
That's cool. Yeah,
I've never seen that before.
You think they're gonna go for top rats now?
I mean, it looks like it. Dark Mega with a roll up into the Rolling Thunder. He's a little bit stuck here for the moment, but if they can find a nice opening, this is what they want. They're looking for mid one. The Silence comes out, he pops the BKB. He's got a lot of health to play with. The waveform first gets him a little bit of safety here. Panda on the backside here, still waiting to go. With this overgrowth, has a good ward here for some vision. In comes the stuns. They get on top of the test. The finger death does come out, but it's not enough to find the kill. And they get on top of the lion. Mid one will find that his BKB is still available. Oscar's bear gonna go down as Lumiere will fall right down into the center of him. They get the taunt as well, and the Morphling is dead again. He didn't get the shift. Panda's gone. You lost 3.
They just can't fight right now, and Oscar is just not contributing to the fights anymore. He TP'd bot lane, he used a twin gate, he came on in, he walked his bear onto a tusk, then he got jumped, had to walk away, so his bear then had no, it was disarmed because it's too far away. And that was about it. Like, it's pretty much like a 4v5 in these team fights. Lone Druid, he just can't do as much as we've seen from other Lone Druids, and Secret, they are relishing this. They are running through the fight with joy.
Dark Mago gonna try and go cut one more wave here, as they have no choice but to try and delay this before Secret can get to the high ground. As they're gonna go one more attempt here. Boom TP's in, does have the split. They're just picking the tier 4s. They say, all right, force the buybacks. Morphling, his is available. There is no fortification. You do not have a choice. You have to spend it. They stun up the Huskar for the moment. The mana drain doing some work, but there it is. The buyback from the Morphling. Secret's got to get out, but in comes Dark Mago. Nice stun. Disarm for the moment. Doesn't get the roll-up. Gets taunted instead. Mid one. He's going to get blown up. His buyback's available, but you got the Pangolier. His buyback's going to come through as well. Looking to finish off Yamich as he's taking a lot of damage here at the moment. Chrysalis BKB forced in the mid lane, but they will be able to grab the Tusk here as it looks like Dark Mago combined with Knight having the chain CC. Wait a minute. No, he gets the blink. He's out, but you caught Puppy on the backside, so you get something, and boom, will TP to safety. It doesn't feel like it's enough.
No, so many buybacks used just to get a Huskar and a Jakiro kill, right? The Morphling, Pango, Tree, all buying back. I guess the trade-off is you didn't really... I mean, you lost 2 tier 4s, but at least you didn't lose a lane of racks. I think at least for Secret, they... Wait, Huskar just bought out a refresher. He has... Okay, he just got buyback. Oh, God.
Oh, 5 gold.
It was like dicing between no buyback. That was like, how much gold is he missing? If it was like 50, 60, then... But no, he does have it now. So, Wawitas, they are looking just to try and get the mega creeps here.
Yeah, I mean, it obviously is going to make a huge difference if they can get it. The buybacks are available. You need to be very careful of the Razor, though, here if you're Oscar. As there's going to be the static link, the shards as well. The bear just going deeper and deeper into the base as Chrysalis will be easily able to clean this one up. Lumiere pops Manta waveforms away. Dark Mago needs to be a little bit careful himself. There's going to be the swashbuckle. They get the tier 3. And Secret don't have to expend a single buyback.
The discipline on Secret as well, right? For both Jakiro and Huskar to not buy back there. If you think of other teams, other players there, like the 5 position would just slam the buyback down. It's like, whatever. I'm 5, I'm here, right? But no, he doesn't want to waste it. They realize that they can defend with just the Brewmaster Radiance mischance with the shards to try and block them off, and yeah, they do it. They hold, they don't lose their groups. I think if fight-wise now, Secret crush every fight because of just how low impact. Like this Lone Druid, look at his items. He's bought nothing in like half an hour, it feels like. He got cloaks of Wraith Bands and he's held... Okay, he just got an AC, thank God. All right, I was going to say, I'm pretty sure he's using some gold. I'm clicking around, but okay, he was on his courier. They just got an AC, so at least buildings are full, but...
Dark Mago with the roll-up, looking to maybe find an opening into this fight. Going to try and zone out Chrysalis. They get the primal split for this. I mean, that's a pretty decent cooldown. As Yamich unable to do a whole lot to chase him, but the TPs, as they come through the gate, you now have Puppy. And some spells expended. 11 seconds on the Rolling Thunder thanks to an Arcane Rune, so... Not bad, honestly. There is a refresher available, of course, for Boom if he wants to be able to go for the second split. Mid one, TPing back to the mid lane to catch the wave. Dark Mago jumps up onto the high ground. Going for another Rolling Thunder, as there it is, the split. Well, cancels it with the refresher. He will use it now, looking for Huskar. Great shards block as Dark Mago continuing to just provide vision and space for his team. Just cause chaos here in the bottom lane. And you got both splits and a refresher at the moment. If you don't lose anything, that's pretty great for the side of Wawitas. They just need to stall this out. He will clean up another set of wards here. And only 11 more seconds on another Rolling Thunder. They smoke up immediately.
I mean, there's no fortification on Secret. They can think about buildings at some point in the game. Of course, Roshan is respawning, so that's the bigger objective right now.
Rolling Thunder just thrown once again. They're looking for an opening. Panic comes in. He finds 3. That might not be the target you want, as Chrysalis is going to chase him down with the Hex. He finds the kill, gets on top of Huskar as well. The lone Druid getting ripped apart. He's fallen as well. You get nothing. You get the Huskar, I guess, but... Oh my goodness, that doesn't feel good enough.
I'm a little bit surprised there's so the focus on the bot side. Of course, like, with this type of game, I don't know if Huskar should be making the calls of, guys, we want to be fighting them this much. I understand that Roshan at 50 minutes is so important, but like, there's no backdoor. That you force 2 splits. Why not just disengage from that area and try and make a different player to occur, to then blink into their tree line and throw your lives away? Like, this game, it is slipping. I mean, it has slipped away from Wawitas. It is not their game to win anymore, but they are now moving to top. Just
you have an
Axe
on the Homage now.
This is what I expect them to do post split, but here it is, no fortification. They're desperately trying to get the mega creeps.
I mean, they can kill a Tusk, it'd be great. That's going to be the BKB. Lumiere is just going to pop his refresher, try and finish off the racks. It survives just barely thanks to the kick. It's on a 90 HP. Oh my goodness, mega creeps not secured. Yeah, Lumiere is circling back. He really wants this, but if he dies, he does not have a buyback. Oh, he's gonna send the illusions in and TP.
So good, so good.
This guy's a genius. Okay,
all right.
so
they did it then. Okay, this is what I was expecting. As soon as you see the double split wasted bottom, like, no fortification, no double split, you need to go for the mega creeps play. Everyone will be back alive. What's the buyback status saying? Not too healthy.
Yeah. We're going to see another split come out as the Rolling Thunder comes out from Dark Mega once again. Him just trying to do what he can to slow down this push. Chain stunning up the Huskar actually quite a bit. Does have a refresher available to go for the BKB. Oh, you're right. The Ancient is exposed. Great Earth Spike onto the Huskar. He gets the refresher off. That's going to be the bear dead without a resummon. The throne, they got a fortification available. The Ice Path catches 3. Dark Mago's got to get in here. They're looking for the Huskar. Oscar's got to get active. Big overgrowth from Panda. They take down the Huskar. That's going to be a dieback. They're looking for Chrysalis. He's going to go down. That's the Aegis. Boom. Needs to get to the throne. The Hex is there from this Lion once again. They're crumbling on the side of Secret. The buyback's coming through. The boots of Traveler in. They want the throne so bad, but a nice Earth Spike once again from Knight. An ultra kill for Lumiere. The throne isn't gonna fall. The buybacks are enough, and Secret close it out.
So close.
No way.
What an ending.